Hello and welcome to another video. Today we'll be delving into the age-old question. If the Misaka clones from a certain scientific railgun are supposed to be perfect genetic copies of Makoto Misaka, why do they act so differently? Some are stoic, some are quirky. One of them is an emotionally detached cat lover. And then there's Misaka Worst, who is a war crime in a school uniform. But it's actually quite plausible from a scientific perspective, and we're going to delve into why. The first thing to note is that the same genes in the same organism don't lead to the same outcome because DNA isn't a complete personality template for the phenotype of an individual. Environmental stress, trauma, and experience can alter the expression of genes through mechanisms that are referred to as epigenetics. These include mechanisms like DNA methylation, as well as acetylation, as well as post-translational modifications. The clones may be grown in tanks identically and trained like weapons, but their experiences also vary because of the different combat environments that they're overlaid in. Even with identical DNA, their biology starts to diverge under that varying pressure. And so they're not blank slates, they're shaped by their context. Next, we'll talk about the Misaka network. It's a mental link between all 10,000, or originally 20,000 Misaka sisters, that allows them to exchange information freely in an efficient manner. But as with any communications network, nothing is perfect. Information gets degraded over time, especially when sent through serial transmissions. And so because of this, clones aren't getting the full information transferred into their brains, which could result in variation over time. Finally, let's talk about mutations. So cloning isn't precise, and we have no reason to assume that catamucity is more advanced in cloning than what we know of cloning in the real world. Because of that, there could be minor genetic mutations and variations in nutrient flow during development that could all lead to subtle changes in the individual organism that we know as our adorable Misaka Amoto. So the bottom line is that even though the Misakas are mass-produced clones that are theoretically identical, they can exhibit phenotypic variation due to various mechanisms such as epigenetics and their differing environments.